Dishonored. As the game begins, you immediately notice the great detail that was put into the environment. Seagulls flock the shoreline, a giant vessel is returning with the corpse of a whale, and in the very distant background we see clouds of smoke coming out of the factories. Instantly we get an idea of what this world will be like, and it's definitely something that's unique and fresh. The visuals of this game is also unique, to say the very least. The lighting is one of the best in any modern AAA title. From the rays of sunlight shining through the windows to the dim moonlight that lights up alleys and streets after dark. The water effects are also something very impressive, the likes we haven't seen since the original BioShock. The game, however, does suffer from low resolution textures, but its unique oil painting art design more than compensates. This is also what makes the game's framerate so smooth, even at maximum graphical settings in 1080p. To summarize the beginning of the story without spoilers, you play one Corvo Atano, a silent protagonist. Which, by the way, is a damn shame, because some character development would have made this game a real contender for Game of the Year. You hold the title of Lord Protector, and protecting the Empress is your main objective in life. Unfortunately, you soon find out that you have failed at the one thing you're good at, and worst of all, you're framed for her death. You are thrown in prison, and the mastermind behind it all has taken over the city. You soon escape prison with the help from a loyalist group that promises to aid you in the search for the Empress's daughter, so that she can one day claim her throne and restore order to the city. Along the way, things get a little supernatural, and that's how you obtain skills such as freezing time and seeing through walls. But you're not alone. Once you get to that point in the game, you decide how you want to play. If you want to sneak around and never get spotted, you'll earn the Ghost achievement. If you complete the game without harming a soul, then you earn the Clean Hands achievement. And if that all seems too boring for your taste, then you can go out guns blazing and kill anyone and everything. I played the game with a realistic approach. I used stealth as much as I could, and when I got caught, I would by all means slaughter my way to safety. If you decide to earn those two coveted achievements, make friends with the save and load feature, as they will be used very often. Keep in mind that the more people you kill, the higher your chaos rating will be. The chaos rating is how the game judges how destructive you are. The more people you kill, the more weepers and rats there will be in subsequent missions. Weepers, by the way, are victims of the rat plague. They have discolored skin, bleed from their eyes, and attack you on sight. Sounds terrifying, but they're one of the easier enemy types in the game. They're slow and weak, but can take a few hits before going down. One of the more difficult enemies in the game is the assassin. It seems as if the assassins can spot you from a mile away, and then they use their blink ability to blink all over the place until they're in your face, doing all sorts of damage. The gameplay is fast and brutal, but rewarding. If you're spot on with your counters, and if you decide to play the game with the stealth approach, it'll even be more rewarding, as it is much more difficult. As you progress in the game, you find bone charms that you can equip to give bonuses to your abilities, such as faster stealth knockouts and health regeneration. Runes can also be found throughout the game. Runes are essentially skill points to be used to unlock and upgrade a variety of skills. Weapon upgrades and ammunition can be purchased with gold you find during your travels. To wrap this review up, I want to give you an example of how creative this game is. Throughout the game, there are 3-digit combination safes, and you have to somehow find the combination to them with nothing more than a piece of paper with clues on it. In this example, I climbed my way into a house and found a letter on a desk telling me to find the truth, quote unquote, in 3 different paintings located around the house. Usually, I wouldn't spend more than 2 seconds glancing at these extra decorations in the game, but after closer inspection I found that the main objective in each painting had a single-digit number on it. I went back to the safe and voila, it opens up and I grabbed myself a rune and 2 gold ingots. This is just one of the many examples of how this game makes you feel so accomplished. I could say much more, but then I don't want to drag out this video. Try the game out for yourself, and let us know in the comments below if this is one of the greatest games of 2012, or just another generic stealth action game.
And with the Pendleton
I hope you enjoyed this video.
Our own Lord
Please like, favorite, and subscribe. We have plenty more videos coming your way.
In one night, you've done more than most men do in a lifetime.
3, 2, 1.